Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. These are your readings for August the 1st till the 15th. Hope you all made it really easily through the eclipse, the full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius, which was massive, right? We're very much in eclipse energy still. A lot of things are changing for a lot of people. Do know that we're still going through changes, so we're sifting through difficult energy still. Now the full moon is a culmination. Things are coming to light, and that energy will still be around for a while. Okay, I'm doing the divine spread today, and as you all know, for the people who have been following me, I'm pulling a major arcana as the divine message, right? This is the karma dharma lesson that I will be taking with these larger cards. And then I'm using, of course, the usual divine spread, which I will take one card for the middle of the reading, the lesson, the karma dharma, and then around I will place the rest of the cards. I will have in the description below, in the description box below, there will be the cards that I'm using. Now, I'm doing a fair few cards, but not to make these readings too long. You know that the continuation will be on Vimeo, where I'll be taking some Sibilas, like I usually do, and of course extra cards from the tarot deck, and also the romance angels in relation to love, because this is a love and general reading. Okay, I do appreciate all of you that have supported my channel. For those of you that are interested in the continuation, the link will be in the description box below for the Vimeo extended readings. I want to thank all of you that have been supporting my channel, that have been there. Those of you that are on Facebook, as I said, there will be a competition that will be announced on Facebook roughly mid-month of August. So I will be choosing a lucky winner to receive a half-hour reading from me. So for those of you that are not in my Facebook group, do not forget to go and visit me on Facebook, like my page, and then you'll be able to be in the competition. All right, I think that's enough in relation to announcements. I'd like to say also a happy birthday to Leos. The sun is in Leo at the moment. Happy birthday to all of you that have got your solar return at the moment. You are shining. It is your time to shine. And let's see what the first part of August is going to show everyone. Okay, thanks so much for your patience for these readings. One more thing before I go on to the readings. For the Vimeo extended readings, please give a couple of days extra for me to upload them there, because it does take a while to upload. So thank you all, and let's go on to the readings. Hello dear Cancer, welcome to Divine Debut. Hope you're all well. Just wanted to add that I just did most of your reading and I lost it. So I have to start all over again. This is your love and general reading from the 1st till the 15th of August 2018. Now you had the star card twice. You had the Ace of Cups. You had an offer of love coming in. That was a beautiful reading. I don't know what happened. So let's see what the second reading is going to show for you. This is the karma or dharma Okay, we've got now the Hanged Man. Okay, let me take one more card. And we've got the Death card as well. So the Death card is transformation. Something is happening with you. Something is changing very drastically after a point of receiving the information that you needed to with a Hanged Man. And then moving on ahead, a major transformation in relation to a sacrifice, changing your perspective, whatever that is. Now, Scorpio is very prominent here. Scorpio and Pisces. You did have, oh goodness, okay, the Ten of Swords. Well, I'm going to put it back in. Some sort of ending, some sort of completion we have. Now, as I said, with Scorpio, that's where Jupiter is. In Pisces, we've got Neptune. This is the Neptune energy. Looks like there's the Queen of Swords cutting away someone or something that does not work for you. Quite a different reading to the previous one. For Cancer, Spirit Guides and Angels. For the beginning of August till mid-August 2018. This is the divine reading. Let's cut the cards for Cancer. Okay, in the distant past, the root of the issue is the Six of Pentacles. The energy of Libra, and we did have that Queen of Swords showing up before. You may be dealing with a Libra or even legal issues. In the hidden position, we've got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, sorry. That is what is not known to you. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. In the position of now, wow. Now Taurus had the same card in the same spot. So you may be dealing with a Taurian person. That's the Tower, crowning your reading, and this is your goal. Oh my God, two doubles. That is incredible, Cancer. Before you had the Star twice. And the Queen of Swords could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now you had two cards of the Star before, which is the energy of Aquarius. And now we've got the Death card twice. So that's your goal, to transform. Let's see what your advice position is. It's the Queen of Pentacles. This is the action that you want to take and the advice. Okay. Now the result is Page of Wands. And the divine message is the Moon. Cancer. A lot of people say that this is Piscean energy. And I had a lot of Pisces in your previous reading as well. So for me, it also speaks to Cancer. And why? Because Cancer is the house of the, is ruled by the Moon. It's the house of family, the house of foundation, right? And many times when we have the Moon, we've got the eclipsed Moon, right, in the Rider-Waite Tarot. Now this is, it's not showing as an eclipsed moon, but it does, you could see that it's a full moon. We just had the full moon in Aquarius, full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius. So we know that with full moons we have culminations. Now this is one of the strongest, one of the longest lasting eclipses in the past decade. What did I say? Decade? Century. Okay, so it was really grand, really huge. Beautiful sight, beautiful phenomenon to go and watch. I was outside at 5 o'clock in the morning because it was happening at 5 o'clock Sydney time. It was so red, it looked like Mars. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. When it was fully eclipsed, it was glorious, beautiful sight. Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man, which is something that you need to hold on for. You're holding on and waiting for something. Are you changing your perspective in relation to a Scorpio person in your life? Are you transforming, changing something up which has not been working in your life, and it's caused you to sacrifice a lot, but it's time for the transformation to take place? It's like the snake that is shedding its skin, right? That is in your crowning position. That is what your goal is. A lot of you may be hoping to transform your relationship with a Scorpio. Now, death and transformation could be anything that is not working that will be transformed, right? It's funny that in the background we've got the sun, but it looks like it's a very dim sun. Could this be speaking of the solar eclipse, which is happening on the 11th of August? Could it? Could it? This is the card of Libra. Okay, it's the Six of Pentacles, but when I look at the scales, it does remind me of Libra, right? And justice, right? Justice here. The scales are balancing out, and justice is number 11. Okay, so let's see if you receive the justice that you need by the 11th of August, which is the next eclipse. Whatever the case, this is trying to balance out, you know, a giving and a receiving, equilibrium. Now, I'm not reading reversal, so I would say that this would have been in the reverse. There was a lack of giving and receiving. That's why, because of sacrifice, something needs to go. Now, the hidden position is speaking of work. Some of you may be changing a job unexpectedly. Some of you may have been paid out, like become redundant. And this was something unexpected. Now, this is an 8. We are in the 8th month. So it could be happening this month. So let's say something is dying away because something has begun. Something else has begun. Have you found another position, another job? Have you been offered a higher position? Yes, that could be the case as well. This is in the recent past position, and the Pentacle is all about money, right? This is the Ace of Pentacles, something steady, something brand new. Now, in this position in the previous reading, you had the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, of course, is something that is making you extremely happy. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So money coming in, new work coming in, something that's going to bring you stability, something that's bringing you more abundance. Maybe there's less work, more money in the new position that you are accepting. And this could be a totally different position. Let's say where you go and apply and you get a higher position from the start. Now, in the position of the present, we've got the card of Uranus for me. This is Uranian energy because Uranus is the rebel. It's something that happens suddenly, right? Uranus is in Taurus. Anything that we value will stay. Anything that doesn't is going. So it looks as though you're wiping the slate clean. This is something unexpected, something that comes in very quickly. Now, as I said, Taurus had the same card in the same position. And Uranus, this is Uranus in Taurus. So some of you may have Taurus as your moon or your rising sign, I want to say. So maybe holding on and waiting is what you have been divinely guided to do. And I don't know, but for some of you, this could be the time of Scorpio, which is roughly in October, when the total transformation will take place. Now, it's also in the position of your goal, which says that you are hoping that there's going to be a transformation. But the divine position, karma and dharma position, says that you're aligned. You are very aligned with what is transforming in your life. Look at it. Now, the Six of Pentacles for me, even if you were in a relationship where there was not enough give or take, there was an imbalance. We know that the tarot has got many layers, and I feel as though there's a sense of reciprocity here in relation to finances. So giving money, receiving money, giving to people and then receiving it back. It's like the energy is like giving and receiving, but I feel as though with a certain person that there was a lack of this happening in the distant past. Now things may change. Sometimes, we change our perspective, right? Change our perspective and then transform our ideas, the way we think, our thought process. A lot of things like that can happen. In these cards, there are like so many stories happening here all at once that I will be here for a couple of hours telling you each and every scenario. But I'm saying what's more prominent and what comes out to me, what screams to me. Now, in the position of action and advice, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very steady, very grounded, very, very calculated, right? This queen she's not a spontaneous queen. She thinks before she acts. So the advice here for you is to take it slow, to get grounded. Don't be up in the air. Stability and prosperity is coming in for you. If this is a business, it's growing. If this is a new job, you're going to be taking on the energy of this queen. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very loving and nurturing. She's the mother of earth, the minor arcana though, not the major arcana, which is the Empress. So the Queen of Pentacles being here is a really good sign for you. Now, as I said, some of you may have Taurus, because this could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy, because Taurus had the same card in the same position and Uranus is in Taurus. We could be speaking about a Taurian, as I said, right? And Taurian people obviously are people who really do look at their finances. Now, this could even be a boss. This could be a co-worker. This could even be your partner. You could have someone who is, let's say, a Taurus right across is Scorpio. So we're on the Taurus-Scorpio axis here. Now, so the advice is the Queen of Pentacles. If this is someone that you are looking to partner up with, then this is someone who is very, very stable and they will be there, right? And with this Ace of Pentacles in the recent past, it could be the same person that's come into your life in the recent past, right? Or it could be someone that you are taking your relationship to the next level with. Someone who's been there, because we've got Pentacles in the distant past as well. Someone who's been there, we've got quite a few Pentacles here. We've got the 6, we've got the 8, then the Ace. Now, in the near future, we've got and the final outcome is the Page of Rods. Now, this is someone who is very spontaneous, someone who is willing to take a risk. This could be, in a sense, beginning a new journey, beginning a new cycle. This is someone who is footloose and fancy free. They don't sit there thinking about things. They act and then they react, right? So sometimes they can be a little bit too quick to retaliate, let's say, to act. And this can be good and this can be bad, of course. I believe that this is probably a message that's coming in, which is going to help you begin like a brand new cycle where you're taking a slight risk, but you are taking a slight risk in something that you feel very passionate about, something that you may have created in the past, right? Now, this could be a message, which is a very passionate message, and it may help you make some change because pages come in to turn a page and go on to the next page. Now, the karmic position here, I should say the divine position, not the karmic. This is karmic and karma and dharma position. This is the divine. This is the planetary transit. This is what's coming across from above. So we've got the moon. The moon is the mother. It is female energy, feminine energy, right? It's our instinct. It's our higher self. It's very instinctual, right? It's listening to what that little voice says inside of us. It also can speak of fears, but as I said, with the Rider-Waite, we usually have the eclipsed moon here. So something is coming to light with the culmination of the full moon lunar eclipse. Something that has been hidden will be known to you. Now, the moon is the fourth house. Cancer is the house of family, home, roots, our stability, our childhood, right? So something is coming to light, and I do feel as though there's a sense of fear here because we do have death and transformation here, and it never, everyone is scared of death in general. Now, may it be literal, metaphorical, whatever it is. Everyone is scared of the transformation that we go through. We go through transformations very often in our lives. When something starts to become stale and stagnant, it is very healthy to move along, to transmute, to change, because that is what life is all about. Anything that is stale and stagnant is very unhealthy. So having double death there, very strong Scorpio, very strong Scorpio. Now Jupiter is going direct in Scorpio, so it's bringing up things, it's moving quickly. It's moving like it's looking towards its home of Sagittarius, right? Which is the next sign after Scorpio. I do believe that, and as I was saying to a client of mine today, I do believe that in the last degrees of Jupiter moving away from Scorpio and just getting very close to its home of Sagittarius, I do believe that all the blessings are coming in there. It is moving on the 8th of November, which is St. Michael's Day. This is Archangel Michael and Gabriel, they have their name day. For those of you that are Orthodox out there, on the 8th of November, it's a very special day. And that's the day that Jupiter moves into its home sign of Sagittarius. So Jupiter will be bringing in a lot of benevolence, a lot of expansion and growth and luck to everyone's life. So looking forward to that. Now, just looking across here, we've got the Tower, the Hanged Man, Death, and then the Moon. So I think that there's some sort of sacrifice in relation to family which you are going to make, and it's going to come out of the blue. So it may be necessary for a transformation. because something is not working, and it's going to come to light. It's going to come to your attention suddenly, and that is very Uranian energy. And it may come, you know, as I said, with the eclipse energies are still here very strongly anytime in the future. Now, we could be talking about September, because the moon card, it's an 18. It does add up to a 9, which is the 9th month. Could come about in September, yes. And September is the time of Virgo and Libra. Now, Venus is in Virgo. It will be moving into Libra very soon. Okay. Now, all that hard work is going to pay off. For those of you that have had your head down, working really hard and sacrificing, there is going to be a change. Okay? And there is a blessing in disguise coming in here. Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Look at all that green. Green for growth. This is beautiful. Very different energies. I must say, very different. So, dear Cancer, as I said, some of you are dealing with Scorpio, others of you are dealing with, and I'm going to mention Aquarius because they were very prominent in the reading that did not come through. So we've got Aquarius, we've got Taurus, we've got, could be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I don't see much fire here. There's not much fire here at all. There wasn't a lot of fire in the previous reading either. So I'm going to leave the fire signs out. We've also got Pisces, very strong. So we've got all the water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And we've got the earth signs as well, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay. Now, I do believe that those of you that are going to take a risk, you're going to take a risk with business. It's going to pay off for you. But you won't know until it's the right time. Okay? We're in the now position here. So this is obviously the first card. It is the card of waiting. For some of you, as I said, in the time of either from September, the time of Virgo, until the time of Scorpio, right? Scorpio is where Jupiter is. So Scorpio, at the end of Scorpio, roughly. Okay, and just before Jupiter moves into Sagittarius, which is the 8th of November. I do believe that whatever blessings you are going to achieve are going to come around then. Now, if this is a relationship, I see with the card of Cancer, as I said, this is the home. Okay, now Cancer, you want to be nurtured and loved just like a child, right? And I do believe that because you are quite fluid, the crab being tough on the outside, but on the inside they're very, very fluid, very soft, right? Very gentle, sensitive. I do believe that if you are dealing with another earth sign, that it's a very good match. So it looks like love and prosperity may come in, but this is a major transformation for you. I feel as though you are really, really letting go of control and taking a risk in whatever this means for you, dear Cancer. Okay. I will extend this reading in Vimeo. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that will not be joining me there, I do hope that this was of help to you. Sending you my love, my blessings, everything, the cards, Vimeo, everything, all the descriptions, all the information is in the description box below. So thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sending you blessings. Stay well. Talk to you soon.